In this video, we're going to be creating a clipping mask. What a clipping mask is taking out the background of an image or selecting a certain part of an image and just getting rid of the rest. All right, so on the screen here, I have a random family photo that I found on the internet. The reason I chose a family photo is usually family photos have some sort of background, either maybe trees or water, lake, something like that. We're going to be using a family portrait in one of the projects in Fab Lab, so this is kind of why I want to use this so you guys can see how this is done. So whenever you're doing a clipping mask, you always want to like open up a new artboard. If you say you're going to add a clipping mask to your existing artboard that you have a lot of work done on it, you're going to want to create a new artboard, just some random one, and then do the clipping mask on there. And eventually you'll just copy that clipping mask over to the one you're currently working on. Reason for that is when you do a clipping mask, a lot of stuff happens and things can get lost or misplaced on the existing artboard. So always do it on a new artboard and just copy the image over. When doing a clipping mask, the first thing you need to do is you need to create a new layer. Okay, so you need 2 layers for this, and the image has to be on the bottom layer. Okay, what you're going to do on the top layer is with the pen tool, you're going to draw out the shape of whatever you want from the image. So, and for the sake of time in this video, so it's not super long, I'm just going to do a rough trace of these people. So if I was actually doing this for a project, I would zoom way in. I'd be like up in maybe like 200, so that way you can really follow along on the stuff. But again, for the sake of time in this video, I'm just going to do kind of a rough outline. We'll notice my line is filling in again, so what I got to do is go to no fill. Okay, I'll add a stroke color to it so it might be a little easier to see. So I'll just do a rough sketch out. You always need to finish on where the point that you started at to create that loop. Okay. So now what I'll do is I'll go back to my layers and notice now I have the path on layer 2, the image on layer 1. What I need to do is go to my selection tool. I'm going to highlight everything on my screen. So notice that I have the squares for layer 2 and layer 1 highlighted. So what I'm going to do now is go to Object, Clipping Mask, Make. And now I have the outline with the border erased. Again, it's kind of rough, but again, that's just for the sake of time. So when you do this, you're going to again zoomed in super close and follow all of the features of whatever you're tracing out. Okay, so now what I can do, I can take this, I can copy it. So I do a Control-C. I'll go to my other artboard and I can paste it on here. Oh, that was the other photo that I was going to use. I got to click on it again, copy. I'll do a right click and copy this time, and then paste. And there's my image. All right. So it's pretty simple, but it comes in really handy for a lot of cases.